Oke, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This day I will be share about the Alchemist. Alchemist is a novel from Paulo Coelho. I hope in this novel we can know about something new for the soul or purify self, and I'm sure this is something important for our, and I think you can not increase for your knowledge for the purity or spiritually self. Uniting all nature from humans to nature is united in this story. This is like an alchemist refining metal into cold well. Santiago is the subject, and he is as a protagonist. Santiago purifies himself to become someone who will become a legend. Everyone who wants to become a world legend, then we have to purify ourselves. Continuous purification will make perfection. The element in nature are basically different from on the spirit. Okay, next slide. We will be discuss about the intrinsic element. Intrinsic element consists of the theme of this novel, background, character, and characteristic, channel, viewpoint, mandate, and language style. This is some consists from intrinsic element. The unity of nature, we can unite it by nature. In the Alchemist, the spiritual unity is represented by the soul of the world, binds together all of nature, from human beings to the serpent. This idea underlines the parallel we see in the novel between the Alchemist purifying metal into gold, and Santiago purifying himself into someone capable of achieving his personal legend. According to this novel, the soul of the world has created an ultimate desire of personal legend. For everything which Santiago or a piece of iron to accomplish its personal legend, its thing must learn to tap into the soul of the world, but purifies it. That continual purification ultimate leads to perfection. This notion of human, metal, and all other things sharing the same goal demonstrates that all elements. This is interesting, so we can discuss. The Alchemist creates a new theology, where the universe call for its perfection, its humans evolved into some who had a new spirituality. analogy, because we know someone or somebody can be make himself a new spirituality or have a purify himself if always meet someone or make that friend that we always encourage, or maybe or we can find some friend, this friend is very make a difference for this soul. The Alchemist tried a new theology. Theology is a same complete its personal legend. Each being must learn to tap into the soul of the world. Where universe called reach perfection in human, the human. We can know where universe called reach. Some can be perfect in himself, in their soul. We can purify in every day, a profile into someone who has a new spiritual issue. Someone can find the new spirituality if she or he always make a spirituality in himself. What is the centrality of personal legend? This is a personal legend. We can know, according to the Alchemist, personal legend serves as the only means by which an individual can satisfy life. In fact, the universe can only achieve perfection if all natural things continuously undergo an cycle of achieving their personal legend, evolving into a high being with a new personal legend, then pursuing the new goal. This concept that the individualistic pursuit of a personal legend exists as life dominates perhaps only. Cultural demand plays at the center of the unique theology of the Alchemist. Yes. This one we can now to achieve self-purification. Santiago had to leave behind his friend and love and etc. We can learn from this story is that every individual can live in an effort to pursue his dreams. Personal legend serve as the only means by which an individual can live satisfying life. Yes, someone can be like an individual is to find a new satisfaction in life. Maybe some people not know. Then they're not comfortable about their life, but we always do this life in every time. But he or she must have some comfortable in life. The response of can be a self perfection. Every people have achieved to their dream. You can know all people have a new dream, or maybe in the future, for the future, but evolving into a high being with a new personal legend and they're pursuing that new dream. Yes, everyone must have a goal for their life. And in this story, the centrality of personal legend, there is Santiago. We must search for their purify, and this concept that individuality pursuit of a personal legend exists as life dominant perhaps only spiritual demand. As we seen, when Santiago must give up this work and leave Fatima, oh yes, this is material success and even love pose obstacle to Santiago achieving his personal legend, and must be delayed or ignored altogether to put off their personal legend, such as the crystal merchant. Suffer regret and fail to experience the world and other purpose that the universe bestows upon those who follow the personal legend. In the novel, even alchemy, the central symbol of the book, and the coaxing metal to achieve its own personal legend to turn into gold. As a result, the idea that if individual so live in the singular pursuit their individual dreams emerge as the primary theme of the album. The achieve self-purification Santiago had to leave behind his friend and love or obstacle that would make him elegant. What we can learn from this story is that every individual can live in an effort to pursue his dream and must purify himself until he finds the legend or great power within himself. Okay. Interesting element, the publishing of this story, the original published by Small Publishing Publishing, Osroko, now the Britain Publishing Company, was the first publisher to print the book. Harper One is an American. And this novel have a good story that it published in several countries like America, Australia, Singapore, and also Indonesia. Published this novel. Narrator is an anonymous, omniscient observer. The narrator speaks in a simple tone and knows the thought and feeling of every character in the book. The point of view for this novel, the third person omniscient. The narrator focuses on Santiago's journey. Occasionally, the narrator will step back from the Santiago and focus on a clear character, but it always returns to its protagonist. Notably, the narrator stops referring to Santiago after the first third of the book. So, the point of view comment on some of the characters in the most show and visuals. It is mostly object observing. Yes, the point of view. Santiago is the figure most often seen and is a possible variable of self-purification, but this long story tells several characters, so the narrative will seem interesting. Tone, and this is tone. This novel, the Alchemist reads like a child might or fiddle. It is simple, direct, and overtly didactic. It also has elements of a picaresque an episodic tale detailing a hero's adventures during his quest. Oh, okay, the stone maybe like a fable, detective. It also has element and detailed grace. That this is have us some tones. The tenth told in the past day. Setting time. What's the setting time? The Alchemist in set an industry time in the past. It is currently a pre-modern time before automobiles and most modern technology existed. What is the character? Santiago, an adventurous young Andalusian, like the picture. Andalusian shepherd, determined to fulfill his personal vision, which is to find treasure at the foot of the Egyptian pyramids. He is a book's protagonist. This is a protagonist person, or maybe a protagonist character. Santiago is the best character for this novel. The Alchemist, a 20 years old, extremely popular alchemist residing in the Alfoyum or Oasis. Maybe it is a pyramid in the Mesir country. He dresses in black, with a white horse, and carries a smith chair. The philosopher's stone and the elixir of life. He often speaks cryptically. He often speaks cryptically. Speak of cryptical, but he understands the soul of the world and the importance of personal vision. Crystal merchant. This is very interesting to explain the crystal merchant. A striking merchant who owns a crystal shop on top of the desolate hill. His shop was once popular but lost much of its business and general loss its status as Egypt's premier port town. He is a good heart before Muslim, but has a creeping fear of change. Christian there is Englishman, a well-educated student determined to learn the secret of alchemy. Yes, by learning from a true alchemist. He is a skeptic and love reading his book. This is an Englishman. Englishman is one character in this novel, and Crystal Merchant is a character in this novel. Maybe in this video I will be review the Alchemist book. I have I'm using the intrinsic and extrinsic elements. And the other character, Melchizedek, the king of Salem, appears to possess magical power and thus pursuing their personal goal. Fatima, a beautiful and chaste young desert woman who lives at the Al-Fayoum of Oasis. She understands that she must allow Santiago to travel in pursuit of him. And Fatima is a love of Santiago, but the Fatima not until the Santiago to travel, because Santiago find some purify in himself and make some spiritual. We can now if we find something spiritual, we must instill order in our environment. We can instill order our environment, so we can find himself, or we can find myself, because we can need of the code. Gypsy, this is a character, an old woman living in Tarifa who interprets dreams. She reads palm and uses black magic iconography, but she also keeps image of voice. It's a character in this novel. Camel Devil, a fairly from one owner and devout Muslim who feel content with his life despite losing focus in abroad. He has made the pilgrimage to Mecca. This is the place in Mecca. Now live his life in service of Oman's workers. The tribal captain of Al-Qayyum, a strict and ruthless tribal chieftain who lived in luxury. He enforced and Qayyum states as a new natural ground and believed in dream and omens. Mersa Doctor, the beautiful, intelligent, rare doctor of the American wool from the Santiago. This is character when the Santiago find in some country. The background of Santiago is the Andalus, Spain, but we travel in some country like America, like Masir is Masir, yes, and etc. Genre of fear, persistently come of travel Santiago's journey as the primary obstacle to Santiago successfully assume personal journey. This is Santiago find the personal journey. Santiago experienced several forms of fear, a childhood fear of having the future woman compared to the fear, a mature fear of losing his well by departing to gender or by joining the desert caravan, physical fear of dying in the battle of Mayum, and spiritual fear that the Santiago will fail to turn himself into the wind when the alchemist force him to try. And this is Santiago find the fear, merasa ketakutan. This is an ancestral element for the power cello. You can know the background of this novel work and how the power cello can narration this novel. Cello born in the Rio Brazil, from Brazil, middle class family and urban setting, husband to know as architect and follow Lydia as housewife. At the age of 7, Cello was sent to Jesuit school of the San Ignacio in Rio de Brazil on the Spain, and at that time he was actually not a age of the school, which required our students to undergo graduate service. Until Cello did not really feel at home studying at Jesuit school lecturer that it was also and the school that His words in town began to show for. We want a poetry. Oh, this is not just novel. The Pogelo within a poetry competition at this school, and even his younger Sonia managed to win a state competition in only consistent work, which has been taught in the great basket. There was the background on novel written before the Alchemist launched into it, while prime wrestling author Cello experienced a bumpy waiting recovery. As the teenager, Cello, who admitted he was hostile and isolated at the time, told his parents he wanted to be a witcher, and the anti-general purifies probably his behavior led his parents to commit Cello to a mental hospital to spare time. After this period, he related to his parents and his all in law school. But after 1 year, it became a global selling hit picture. The second and concern during times of public and subsidiary achieved and contribute to the practical manual of from fields. But mostly immersion himself in the drug culture. This is not this that culture and fan song lyric of Russian pop stars Alice Regina Italy and Rolls 6 years. Despite his lack of success within both Chalamet for money or lyrics, he could have easily made a career from his job but should spend points with on a different path. It is a story of the Paulo Cello and the Paulo Cello had little impact, but Cello became determined, made a career as witcher, and Paulo shot his book to a nifty version of publishing out, which prints a minuscule frame edition of 100 copies and decided to not find after what. Okay, our friend, this is a story about the alchemist from Paulo Cello. I hope you can take some learning about this novel. The conclusion of this novel is how we can find some poetry in ourselves, like uh, like we can the locum purify the cold, like we can must be purify himself until he finds the legend of good power within himself. This is the conclusion. If you have achieved self purification, you can find this dream and not, you can pursue his dream and must purify his dream until the legend of great power you can find. This is a conclusion. Thank you very much for your attention, old friend. I'm sorry if you have some said not like you happy. And the end. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.